Okay, so I want to get y'all started in poetry. For the people who want to get started in poetry, or even have a person who wants to start doing poetry but doesn't know how. Think of a word. One way of saying a word. For example, butterflies and rain. So the two examples I would use is butterfly in the sky. I can go twice as high, right? For rain, 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 go away, come back another day, right? Another way is think of a word, not word, but think of how you feel. This is how I usually do stuff. Is I think of how I feel, um, and I think how does how who makes me feel this way? Correct. Say it's your dog. When I see my dog, I jump up and down because I know he is around. Right. That is you know right. I can think of I I'll probably end up doing a freestyle poem after this, to be honest. Sorry, but I will. Uh, I know it's like three something. By the way, but I have coffee. Oh yeah. Now, let's say you feel angry, right? And your boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, whatever, made you mad. Write about that, because poetry and songwriting are therapy, especially for me, right? Now, um, let's say you know your kids do good in school. They get A's this whole semester, and you want to write a poem, right? Think about that. You know, I'm giving you examples, or at least the easy examples I can think of. Um, because hey, right? Personally, I think it's sad that a lot of poets, you know, won't ever get heard because they just write the poetry, maybe perform it at a slam, and that's it. More competition or whatever, and that's it. Really, if you are doing poetry and you want to get heard, get seen, you know, you could do it on Reverb SoundCloud, probably Bandcamp if you're on laptop or desktop version. You know, get your stuff out there. Don't be afraid to get yourself out there, right? I'm not afraid to do freestyle poems on this. I'm trying to get you motivated to go, hey, I can do this. You know, now I've only seen one person who I think is a true master of poetry. I used to live in Orlando, yeah, in an apartment complex that I used to live. There used to be this old lady who, in the middle of a conversation, could just do a poem like nothing, like she could freestyle a poem like nothing. Like I'm actually glad that I stayed to hear, you know, you know, because that that just I think that actually even now like resonates with me, you know, and I want to be to help the next generation of poets and songwriters because you can do the same thing with songwriting. I've done it. I've written down. I wrote a song or whatever called. Venom, right? I just typed on a word. I start writing on it. Of course, when you start out, you're not going to be able to do that. So, but it's okay. You can start off by doing, simple poems. They don't have to be long poems. Trust me, I've seen poems that aren't that long. By the way, I'm always saying this because I do hip hop and rap. I've seen some that are like five, like, just 8 bars long. I only use that measurement because I do music. And honestly, I think, you know, poetry and music go together. Obviously, you know. Let me see if I can get a light on here. And actually do this. And just move this to where I can actually. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. Oh, wow, that's nice. Now, is it going to let me sign in? But yeah, I wanted y'all to, to learn a little bit about poetry. Because poetry, even if you're doing music, you can do your poetry in your music. You know, there is an audience for that. Trust and believe. Is this not going to do anything? Oh my god! Of course, she's overclocking the crap out of this. Wait a second. No, I'm gonna tell you. That's beautiful. Like, even you can look at, how nice the day is and write something about that. You know, get yourself, I'd say get yourself a small tablet because that will help you. Because you can carry it with you. You don't have to, have Wi-Fi to use the uh, the Notepad app. I use Color app and a Color app. I think Pixeltel. That's a good one. And I use, oh god, I can't think of the other one. Actually, no, that one's actually for. Wait, is it opposite on my phone? I have no idea. But yeah, I want. Okay, here's what I want y'all to do. Think of how you feel right now. How you feel, you know? Think, think, okay, who made me feel this way? Then try to write at least an 8 bullet poem, which is 8 lines, which is 8 lines of a poem about them. Use that as therapy. It'll help, trust me. Now, that's an exercise I want y'all to do. Now, when you get able to, you'll be able to write, say, banana on a sheet of paper or on your tablet or what have you, and be able to do a poem like that. Just, no matter how, poems don't have to be super huge. They don't. They don't have to be like, I think the poem I did for 30 something poem, because that's probably gonna be a song. But I want to inspire y'all to get into poetry, because poetry will actually help you with, read therapy. So yeah. Now, let me say, when you start doing poetry, and you start doing like I do, you think of things all the time. Honestly, I think of more poems than I do songs. But the poems can be turned into songs like that for me. So, it doesn't matter. Oh, yeah. Now, I want you all to think about what I've been telling y'all. Think about it, and then, go ahead. So, anyway, hope y'all learned a lot of stuff. This is King DA-JYK.